Hi, Dr. Timmy. I was wondering if you could help me with my skin health issues. Hey there, Robbie. I was hoping to see you this week. I got some new prescription drugs I'd like to try out on you. I'm tired of taking drugs, and I'm tired of taking prescription pills, and I'm tired of putting ointments on my body. Is there anything naturally that I can do? I heard that you might be able to heal your skin through diet, lifestyle, and exercise. Is this true? Oh, poor boy. Really, from the medical community, especially us dermatologists, we know this, that there's absolutely no cure for eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis and rosacea, especially not one from diet. Diet has nothing to do with healing the skin. What you're telling me is there's no hope, and my only choice is really to pay you for prescription drugs for the rest of my life? Your best course of action, and really your only course of action, is to take these creams and take these prescription drugs for the rest of your life. Hopefully they affect the symptom in a positive way and don't create any huge side effects that kill you, but they probably will. That was the last time I went to the dermatologist. 9 years later, I'm completely eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea free. 9 years later, and I'm still 100% healed from diet, lifestyle, and movement. 9 years later, and I still haven't taken one single medication, one single prescription drug, or used steroid creams one single time. And now 9 years later, I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people do the same thing. Naturally heal their skin with diet, cleansing, detoxification, and lifestyle. Basically, your dermatologist is full of What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Stuart, and I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys what 9 years of being skin disease free has taught me and what you can learn from it. So for those of you who don't know the full story, who are maybe new to this channel, I used to suffer greatly for the majority of my life with eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea, pretty much all over my body in different amounts. 9 years ago, I was able to fully heal my skin naturally using the program that I developed and that I teach other people now. And for the past 9 years, I've dedicated my entire life to staying skin disease free and eczema free, and also helping other people do the same thing. I've learned some really valuable tricks that make the healing process so much faster and so much easier. And in today's video, I want to share with you guys those main points so that you can streamline your healing process, get your skin health back on track, and moving in the right direction as fast as possible. Most of the things I'm gonna cover in this video today are not like my other videos. I'm not gonna be telling you what I eat. I'm not gonna be sharing with you the best cleanses and the detoxes. I'm not gonna be sharing with you the best soap to use. All of that stuff matters, but there are far more important big picture things that you first have to grasp in order to make the healing process smooth and fast. One of the things that holds people back the most is their perspective on how challenging the process is going to be. What most people think naturally healing your skin looks like is you start off with a very minimal restrictive diet, and then you stay that way until your skin is healed. Plus you do all of these crazy cleanses and detoxification things, and you don't get to be social, and you don't get to have fun, and you just focus really hard on healing, on healing, on healing. Then once you've healed your skin, then you have to stay on that restrictive, extremely hard diet for the rest of your life. That's actually one of the biggest misconceptions you will ever see. That doesn't sound very fun at all. That doesn't sound very doable for most people, having an ultra restricted diet for the rest of your life. That's actually not how it goes. Here's the thing. Healing your skin is actually a lot easier and simple than people actually think. As far as diet goes, you do have to spend the first year really focused and learning about the foods that work for you and the foods that don't work for you, and developing a customized, personalized diet plan. It's ultra important, but as time goes on and as your gut biome heals and as your lymphatic system heals and as your filtration organs heal and your immune system and your autoimmune system finally heal, your body becomes anti-fragile. It can handle all sorts of different foods. For instance, if you check out my last video, I go through a day where I eat some major trigger foods that used to trigger my eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis as soon as I ate these foods. I had coffee, which is one of the biggest trigger foods. I had tequila. I had wheat, whole wheat bread, which is for me just the devil. And I also had a croissant, a butter croissant. All of those foods were really, really triggery for me. And as you can see in the video when you go and watch it, nothing happened to my skin at all. Nothing happened to my inflammatory markers in any way, shape, or form. I barely even noticed eating those foods from a digestional standpoint. So what I'm trying to say in my first point of this video is, you do have to focus and you do have to become disciplined in the very early phases of trying to heal your skin. The first year is by far the most challenging, but once you get through that year and each additional year that you're healed and you're staying with your protocols, things get easier and easier. And with the diet will start at a very restricted and minimal place. But as time goes on, that opens up greatly into a place like for me, where my diet to the outside person looks pretty normal, but I do have plenty of clients who basically have a regular diet once they've gotten over the hump. Regular healthy diet. I know exactly which foods to avoid, and I know exactly which foods to eat, and I know where my wiggle room between the two is. Knowing those things gives you a ton of freedom and makes life super easy. Learning those skills can be a little challenging, but hey, you're trying to overcome a skin disease, which is a big thing. You guys have probably picked up on this already, but for those of you who are kind of just starting the process, this might sound a little scary, but it's the truth. The role of doctors and the role of dermatologists when it comes to naturally healing your skin, they really have no place. The only thing that they're gonna do is try to give you more creams. They're gonna confuse you with their opinions and their belief system about how diet has nothing to do with naturally healing your skin, which is the furthest thing from the truth. And they're gonna give you only two options, prescription drugs or prescription creams, both of which do not allow you to heal. And I will repeat that because this is a very challenging thing for many people to heal, is they believe that, okay, well, I'm gonna start a clean diet, but I'm also gonna go to my dermatologist and still stay on cortisone creams and steroid creams and take these drugs and take these prescriptions, and that will help the symptom, but then the food will heal me. And unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. If you're taking prescription drugs, your filtration organs, your hormonal system, your gut biome cannot really heal. So you basically have to heal from the drugs and the steroid creams at the same time as you're healing your skin. So for those of you who are still trying to figure this out and your dermatologist is playing a major role in trying to help you, you're not going to get anywhere with them. In fact, the role of doctors and dermatologists when it comes to healing eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis is they are detrimental. Sad but true. Another place where I see most people absolutely struggling and really nipping themselves in the butt big time is that they go for intensity over consistency. Consistency long-term is by far more important than going hard with intensity. And what do I mean by this? So what I see all the time is people come to me and they're in this big rush. They have a lot of energy, they have a lot of passion, and what they want to do is they want to do a 30-day cleanse, a water fast, a juice cleanse, some type of fruitarian diet, or some type of other type of thing where they go and they take a bunch of herbs and they eat a special specific diet, and they think that in 30 days by going as hard as they can, they're gonna make progress. And actually going intensely into too much cleansing, juicing, water fasting, all of these things that so many fake YouTubers are promoting actually will set you back. Also, it creates the wrong mindset. If you're trying to heal your skin and you're starting the healing process and you think in 2 weeks or 30 days you're gonna see results with the symptoms, you are setting yourself up for failure. Consistency over long periods of time, customizing the diet, is far more important than the intensity of trying to cleanse it out of your system in 90 days. Yes, you do have to do some cleansing, very gently, a very basic level. And yes, you do have to adjust your lifestyle and you have to live healthfully. You gotta move your body enough. You gotta do some resistance training. You gotta do some walking around and some cardiovascular movements to pump that lymph on a daily basis. You do have to be a healthy human. The mindset of being intense with it and the mindset of trying to make it happen as fast as possible will set you back every single time. Here's something that happens all the time. This did happen to me a couple times during my healing journey, is you get a month or two in and maybe you are actually on the perfect path because your biomarkers are improving. And if you don't know what I mean by your biomarkers improving, go watch my How to Read Your Biomarkers video. I'm gonna get to that a little bit later in this video, what biomarkers are and why they're so important. But if your biomarkers are improving month 1 and month 2 and month 3 and month 4, but your skin really hasn't shifted yet, that is no big deal. The skin will not give you the answers. The biomarkers will always tell you if you're on the right track or not. Personally, my skin during the whole first year that I was trying to really cure my skin was all over the place. The first 3 months, my skin was worse than it was when I started. Then I had 3 months where it was a little bit better, but it was still up and down. In month 9 through 11 were really, really horrendous. And in month 12, I had by far the worst flare-up of my life. But that was the last flare-up I ever had. That was 9 years ago. If I were to have been focusing on the symptoms, meaning watching my skin to see if the diet and see if my healing protocols are working, I never would have healed my skin, because your skin will flare up until the pathology is totally healed. The way the pathology works is your skin will not show signs of health until your gut biome is healed, your immune system is healed, your filtration system is healed, your autoimmune system is healed, and your hormones are back on track. Once all of those systems are cleaned out, balanced, and healthy and working correctly again, then and only then does your skin show the signs of being ultra healthy. So your biomarkers are key. And what your biomarkers are your human signals. And like I said, I have a whole video explaining how to read your biomarkers, how to use that as a system to know if you're making progress or not. And that is also an ultra important step that brought me from a place of not knowing all the time if things were really working to now I can take a client and I can not even see their skin, but as their biomarkers stabilize and improve over time, I know their skin is going to heal. The skin always follows the biomarkers every single time. There is no way to trick your biomarkers. You heal your biomarkers, you heal your skin. So this is so inspirational, seeing how many people prove doctors wrong, naturally heal their skin with a customized diet, cleansing and detoxification. And I'm just gonna skim through these today, but when you have time, head over to holistichealthactivation.com and read these stories for inspiration. As you can see, it's not just like a couple people. There are a lot of people getting great results. There's a lot of people taking their lives back. And like I said in this video, it doesn't have to be as hard as you think. All of these people can do it. All of these people have had success. If all of these people prove doctors wrong on a daily, weekly basis, so can you. Hopefully what you guys take from this video is that the healing process is far less challenging than most people think it is. You have to focus more on being consistent rather than intense, and you do have to be a mental ninja and understand that it's gonna take some time. So you have to have that marathon approach. You can't expect to have results in a month. You can't really expect to have results in 3 months, but you can expect your biomarkers to shift 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, a month in, and if your biomarkers continually go in the right direction, eventually your skin will follow. Healing eczema naturally, healing dermatitis naturally, healing psoriasis and rosacea naturally can happen. I've done it. I've been healed for 9 years. Tons of my clients have done it. If you guys want some inspiration, just head up to my website, holistichealthactivation.com. Check out the testimony page. You'll see person after person after person after person on that thing who has absolutely proved doctors wrong. Doctors, they basically believe that diet has nothing to do with it, and that your only possible solution is dealing with the symptom through toxic prescription drugs and toxic prescription ointments for the rest of your life. I've proven them wrong. My clients have proven them wrong. The question is, will you prove them wrong next? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe and share, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up if you like the content. You can leave your comments and questions down below. And for those of you who are looking to get a hold of me to become one of my skin health clients, there are links in the description box for Skinessa, which is the best probiotic on the market, the 3 Phases Workbook, which is the step-by-step guide for naturally healing your skin, and a consultation with me to become one of my clients so that I can help you through this crazy maze of trying to heal your skin. Much love, you guys. I'll be back with many more videos really soon. Peace.